Growing up as a young gen in Shreveport, you couldn't have told me that I would be here, like, just looking out. But you get a chance to come and be, like, just be free in a sense. That's like one of my biggest goals. To get to the White House, being yourself. Being your true, authentic self, and never had to change it, People just accepted what you do and what you are, for what you are. And you couldn't have told me that this would even be my agenda when I was growing up. When they asked me, like, what you do it for? You know what I do it for, really? I do it for people who done lost their way, who lost the motivation. I just come from the ground, that bottom, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most likely not to succeed, you feel me? So when you see me here on the steps, you see a whole neighborhood, you see a whole city, you see a whole state right here on my shoulders, you know what I'm saying? Hardly home, but always repping.
Rebel was the best out on the bed.
You already know what time it is, baby. We up.
Much shit out here in life for us to settle for. And since it's me I'm betting on it, I'ma bet it all. I got into love and I got out of lust. I swear I pray a lot but might not pray enough. I've been working on myself, I'm working on my trust. Got that overtime in, they can't fuck with us. Keep them people out my life, the devil send his blessings. If you can't keep it solid, you can keep it stepping. Knowing everything ain't promised, I'ma take the lesson. Never been the type to settle, always been respected. Always been the type to do it, never second guessing. All the times they tried to play me, got me double checking. It's fuck anybody ever did me incorrectly. I know I got hella haters, but they don't affect me. I need all of mine, all my dotted lines, all my comma signs.
Memphis, Tennessee, South Memphis, great hype man that ever come through here, the youngest. Everybody gonna recognize him now. You old cat, South Memphis, North Memphis, Westwood, really Orange Mound.
Highway gon' shut me down. 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 Niggas ain't hype like me. 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 Highway gon' shut me down. 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 Niggas ain't hype like me. 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 There go hype. Go ahead, shot nigga down. Yeah, walked in the church. I was just trying to get rich. Yeah, at your school. You know I'm lit as a bitch. Yeah, popping my shit. Yeah, you know I gotta do that again. Yeah, if you wanna shout me down, all you gotta do is put it up to your lip. Turn that up, spin. Then you gotta hit it with a dip. Yeah, jumped out the porch.
What?
Yeah, I was
What?
jumping to the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, already know.
What?
Yeah, skate
What?
right under the beat.
What?
Yeah,
White niggas set me down. White niggas set me down.
Point 'em out, knock 'em out. Third wild verse
Ooh.
on the side, yo. Catch a nigga loafing. You already know the business. I ain't gotta talk. My young nigga don't really buy it. Yeah, highway gon' shut me down. 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 Niggas ain't hype like me. 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 Highway gon' shut me down. Highway gon' shut me down.
Yeah! What going on, everybody? It's your boy Dwayne 101, and we got Ashley. We happy to have you back with us today, Ashley. You know what I'm saying? Like you say today, man, I want to know how everybody, how was your Memorial Day weekend? Man, we had a lot of stuff going on since we've been gone. Memorial Day weekend, BET Award, Money in the Bank. Might been a lot of stuff. My summer been lit. Man, like, and we got, we had a lot of people that had some tragedy too, you know what I'm saying? We pray for everybody that had tragedies and that haven't had the chance to enjoy their summer yet, but at the end of the day, like you say, it's a part of life, you know what I'm saying? Our prayers and stuff with you, you know what I'm saying? But like you say, man, boy, but I want to welcome y'all here today. Today is a very special podcast today. Today, that's right, we just got back from the BET Award. And now we got another holiday coming up this weekend. As you can see, I got my Lil Wayne shirt on. Yes, baby. Lil Wayne had a chance to perform at the BET Awards, baby. And he dropped a new album, The Carter 6. Oh, man, you already know what time it is, baby. Baby, it's going down in a major way, you know what I'm saying? Don't get the tank getting twisted, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it is lit. Boy. Man, I cannot wait. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, to continue to listen to that Carter 5. Carter 6. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, like, man. A lot of people say they didn't like it and things like that, but I heard one track so far. I heard the Nicki Minaj and Lil Wayne track about banned from New Orleans. I don't know what that's all about. I haven't had a chance to get in there and do my research on it. But you better know me. I'm gonna get in there and do my research on it to see what's going on because I'm a Wayne fan. I like Wayne. You know what I'm saying? If you're a Lil Wayne fan out there, put it in the chat, baby. What you think about that Carter 6, man? Oh, you know what I'm saying? But in the day, but enough with all that, baby. But like you say, today is our pre-show, baby. And today, the BET Award, like you say, I'm going to go ahead and kick it off with the pre-show introduction. The post-show. Not the pre-show, but the post-show. We're gonna be letting y'all know in and out throughout the show, different highlighted moments of the BET Awards and things like that, man, because this year was the 25-year anniversary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, it was definitely lit, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, for those of y'all that weren't able to be there or wasn't able to watch it, man, it was something serious, baby. Man, you already know what the business is, baby. Ooh-wee, talk to me, I talk back. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, but we're gonna be giving y'all some good feedback today on the BET Award. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but before we get down and dirty and busy, we're gonna go ahead and what up, Zia, baby? Zia say lock in when you need some promo. Oh, tell us the big fella Zia out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Man, same here, baby. No, we'll do trade for trade, baby. You know what I'm saying? Oh, trade for trade, Zia. You know, we appreciate you, man. Keep doing your thing. The big fella Zia over there, he got the big fella camp for kids out there in Shreveport, Louisiana, man. Man, ooh, going down, going all the way down, man. He been doing a lot of great things with the kids and stuff like that. Like you say. But we're gonna go ahead and tap into it. I guess we'll be in the building. Y'all know what, man? We just keep moving in and moving up. And I heard people tell me about the little white stuff around my lips. You know what I'm saying? I just be talking a lot, man, but I got my water. I got my water and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing about it, but you know, it look a little bit better this time. Hey man, I've been moving and grooving and shaking. You know what I'm saying? So like I ain't, it is what it is. You see my voice can be a little bit raspy too. I'm gonna hop on that drink in a minute. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go ahead and get to the community engagement. You know what I'm saying? Before we go ahead and kick this show off. Oh, what up, Ashley, baby? Oh, how you doing? You look a little blurry, not too bad, you know.
Good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon.
Oh, we got the mic in there. Mic is in there. Oh my. When I say it up. But yeah. But ladies and man. And people tell out to we got a chance to catch up with one of the people from the Raising Kingdom this weekend after doing the BET experience. You might see the I haven't done a chance to drop everything. I still got all type of stuff, but I dropped enough. Man, I appreciate y'all for all the engagement. Right now, Game Up Level Up is about 60,000 strong. We from the BET Award, from the Miss Caribbean LA, from the Waymaker Conference. Man, our fans really been tapped in and tapped out. You know what I'm saying? Like we reached about 60,000 people, baby. Man, that's a blessing right there. Ooh, talk to me, you know what I'm saying? But like we also got a chance to meet Unc from the Power Book Wade and Caney. So like so bear with us from now until maybe August, we're gonna be dropping like little different interviews and little segments and stuff like that from the Miss Caribbean LA, from the BT Award, from the Waymaker Conference. Man, it was a powerful thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? And also, give it up for the After Dark pop-up experience, you know what I'm saying? Going down in a major way. Gonna be this Friday, which is tomorrow, man. Man, you better get in where you fit in, baby. Man, a lot going on right now, you know what I'm saying? And
What was
also,
that?
people,
What's that?
this is the Los Angeles
What was the after?
Pote. Oh, you can see it? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, it's a party.
Yeah, pop-up experience. Cool way the voice shifting the narrative. But it's not really, it's more like an event.
Okay.
Kind of both, a little bit of both. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Going down this weekend.
Okay.
And also, people, for everybody out there, if you're getting stuck in that protest, with the BT, we didn't have no problem. Protest didn't make it to our side until after BT. So that was a good thing. So everybody else in LA had to deal with the protests and stuff like that. So we didn't have to deal with it. So ain't that a blessing? We didn't have to deal with it till after. You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't say that.
It is a blessing. So so this year was an epic show.
I definitely
BT,
that weekend.
like I say, man, it was great. BT got no interrupted. We didn't have no haters. We didn't have nothing. The protest ain't move over there until like Tuesday. That's when they start making their way to
I
over there
didn't
by
see
the
the
JW.
protest, but I've been dealing with the planning behind it because it definitely put a shift. in
Oh
some
yeah.
people.
And those y'all people, if people missed the protest
I didn't
last
see
weekend, if you missed the protest last weekend, it's going down again this weekend. I got the flyer. I thought I had the flyer, but they going down. So like you say, but I want y'all right now, people, to be careful when they come to this protesting, because I forget the lady's name, but she's a billionaire. She put a lot of money behind the protest. This for they going down, so she bought people masks about $45 to $50, so where you won't get tear gas and stuff like that in your face. So like that's the same thing when we did the George Floyd situation with George Soros. He put about $2 billion behind the protest. So a lot of times people pay for these protests. So my thing is, if you're gonna protest, you don't need a flyer. You just pop up and make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a way to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, if anybody know, if you know, you know. The most money being made is doing war. When they think when you want to make some money, start a war. Hey, it is what it is. Not that we wasn't trying to get that in. And also shout out to everybody that had a chance to get out there to the Los Angeles Calendar Fair. We got my little man Bryce, King Breezy. He enjoyed it at the fair. I spent too much money there. That was my first year going, but hey, it is what it is. Hey. And me and Ashley had a great time at the LA Caribbean. We got a chance to do some dope interviews. Like I told you earlier, we're gonna be dropping some great footage from now until August. You know what I'm saying? So like that, you're gonna get a chance to put the paint where it ain't. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And also give it up one time for one of our past guests, Tina Turner granddaughter, Tiffany Turner, and Ike Turner. Her birthday, Gemini season, baby, is officially here. You know what I'm saying? And also give it up for another past guest, Big Cubone, baby, celebrated his birthday a couple of days ago. Man, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all our people out there that having birthday in the month of, damn, I can't really say. I thought so Gemini season, I think I let it start May, June. And,
20th. Happy birthday,
And-
Cuba, to June
Yeah.
20th, and then we moving on into Cancer season.
Oh, there we go. That's gonna be sometime next week. So happy birthday to all them. And also, people, like you said, we got another holiday going on. So don't get distracted by the protest. So like that, I know everybody want to get out there and make a name for themselves. But right now, this is our week. Juneteenth. Our week. We want you to get out there, have a good time, go downtown. And I want to let y'all know right now, for those of y'all that's in LA right now, the protest would not be centered around the Black on the Block. It's in inside a closed facility. It's actually on the studio property. So like they private property, so you don't have to worry about getting involved with the protest that's gonna be going down this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, but remember, understand, this is Juneteenth weekend, and Juneteenth will be next week. So I want y'all to get out there and have a good time. Don't let nobody stop you from having a good time. So you ain't gonna stop me from having a good time. I will also be going to the Juneteenth festival also. So on this Saturday also too. So we got a lot of Juneteenth festival popping up from this weekend all the way up into next week. So right now, we know right now they got a lot of stuff on the agenda right now that's going down. And they trying to distract y'all as much as possible. So I'm not distracted, but you can be alert. Don't be distracted, but be alert. You feel me? That's what I like to say. And also, and as you can see, actually got a chance to pop out and make it get a little viral on Mr. Trinidad James page. Ooh wee, baby, what you was doing? You waving hallelujah? Ooh wee, ooh wee.
Called my name and said hi to me, and I was saying that.
I'm trying to tell you, baby. Like I tell you, people. If you want some motion, you gotta get out there. Some motion is better than no motion, you know what I'm saying? Like the one thing about it, when you at certain event with certain people and you really do what you do for real in real life, the exposure gonna come. The money gonna come, you know what I'm saying? Like our podcast say today, our 68 episode part 4. Daily habit for emotional stability. So we're gonna teach y'all some daily habit for emotional stability, and like say one habit you got to do is make sure you get your ass up out there. Don't stay in the house. If you're in the house 2-3 weeks and you over here whining and complaining why you ain't got no motion, that's your motherfucking fault. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you know. You know, talk to me. Also, Juneteenth is going down with our other guest. With the I forget the name of his position out there in Erin County. We had PH the Great on the show. This is his Juneteenth festival. He partnered with a lot of great people. He partnered with Disneyland. He partnered with the Erin County Heritage. Also partnered with KJLA out of LA and Inglewood. Man, this Saturday it's going down in a major way. So if you can get to Erin County, get in where you fit in. And out there too, they were protesting too. So if you're gonna be protesting this weekend, all I'm gonna say is I'm not getting into it, so this not our fight. But I'm just gonna tell you, be safe. Don't go out there with no trouble. Peaceful protest. Let's be peaceful. You know, you can't go out there tearing up people's shit. So everybody, I see y'all out there messing up other people's stuff that had nothing to do with the protest. All this stuff has to do with ICE and the government. You got to tear up ICE stuff. You got to tear somebody's stuff up. Tear up the white people's stuff. Don't go be tearing up somebody else 7-Eleven or somebody Foot Locker and Apple Store or people that work hard to build their stuff up. So you know what I'm saying? So you're going to get yourself in a world out of trouble. And and guess what? That's going to be your fault. And also,
Protesting is cool too, but I think I'm more of a fan of boycotting.
Now, boycotting good too if you got the money.
Boycotting is good because then you hit them in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? Refuse patronizing and putting money towards companies or services that promote or contribute to things that you don't agree with.
There you go. And picking up boycotting, I want to say, what's the pastor name from Atlanta? I want to say, talk to my guy. I got a chance to chop it up with him, and it was so crazy how the Holy Spirit worked and the universe worked. I didn't have no idea I was gonna see him. And me and him, we talked.
I'm not taking away from protesting. Protesting, peaceful protesting makes noise too.
But but what was the pastor name that did the boycotting from Target?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I forget his name, but shout out to my pastor out there in Atlanta, Georgia. Out there in Atlanta, Georgia, he definitely made some good numbers, and he called Target to go behind millions of dollars from boycotting. So actually, you make good sense when you say that boycotting. But like that's because it's the city of Atlanta, so they know how to stand up and pop out. And also one time for Diddy, like they know, like no, he might have been doing the good thing in the news, but but he been making money when not his private jet while he been in jail. So getting him a little spending money while he in jail. So man, like you say, so at the end of the day, people, that's another thing too. I'm gonna put you on game about capital and gain. So don't go out there buying stuff. Be careful who you support. Make sure whoever you supporting that you're able to do gain. So like value. That's what gain is all about. Buying stuff that got quality and something that can make you money. Like if you bought houses, you can rent that out, make money from Airbnb. If you bought 2 cars, you can put those cars on the Uber or Lyft. You got to make money for you people. So sometimes like that, you can't be out here talking about you broke, ain't got no money and stuff like that. They don't want to hear that. You can stop buying all this cheap stuff and and trying to fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it is not good. Fake it till you make it is not good. So like that, if you come to me, you fake it till you make it, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Straight up. I don't deal with opportunities, and I don't deal with people that fake it till you make it. The cat is out the bag. And also give it up for Burger King employee who worked last minute shift and graduation clothes after high school ceremony. He get awarded 6 figures in donation. See, but you got to get out there and work. Oh, you got feedback coming in, Anthony. Like you say, 6 figures. So you got to get out there. You get out there and you put the work in. Then once you get out there, you get in. Somebody gonna help you. You never know who gonna help you. But you got to get out there. You got to show up. You got to make it happen. Hey, Danger. We're going to see you in a minute. We're about to go ahead. We about to finish up with the community engagement. But ladies and gentlemen, Deja Monique just hopped in. She's backstage to preparing herself, getting herself together. And before we get ready to once we get done with the community engagement, then we got like a little short promo for Miss Deja that you love. And like we're gonna after that we're gonna bring her in. We're gonna get today's show started along with the BT post show. And also one time for Travis Hunter. He got signed to the Jacksonville Jaguar. Shout out to the big homie A Bay for being a part of the Travis Hunter wedding. And on top of that, they purchased a $3.5 million home. So like that's a good way to come in. Black love, baby. One time for black love, baby. You already know. Congrats, Travis Hunter. We appreciate you. And don't y'all be to top. If one day you might see him on our show. Because we have had NFL football players on the show. So like we just speaking to existence. You know what I'm saying? And also give it up for a good friend of mine, Drayden Dunn. He created his own festival, a bold celebration of black creativity in my hometown, Shreveport, Louisiana. Out there putting the paint where it ain't. We both started out doing photography and video. So like say, you know what I'm saying? So one time for Drake Dunn. And also give it up, man. Proud be with Salento. He used to be one of my clients back in the day. I just prayed that God is able to turn some stuff around for him. They convicted him for 30 years for killing his cousin. You know what I'm saying? But I know the story. I ain't gonna get deep into it on him. But like say, people, when you out there working, be careful of the people that you have in your corner. The people will steal money for you. You know, I'm just saying, be careful. So like they make sure you got the people in your corner that you can trust. So you know, at the end of the day, you know that's the type of stuff that happens. You know, and also give it up for Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty. R.I.P. to a legendary Man, that right there, man, I used to watch the Duck Dynasty, man. I love Duck Dynasty, you know what I'm saying? Man, I love it, love it, love it. So that's one of my favorite shows. And also one time for Blue Ivy at the BT Award, baby. Man, came out and showed up. Man, got the longest award for 2025, baby. You already know what it is, man. Man, that's a good one, man. I appreciate you right there, man. BT for showing up for the youngins. And also, you know what I'm saying? And also, one time for Tyler Perry out there. And who knows? You might see Deja Monique in a Tyler Perry movie one day. You know, right now, Tyler Perry is winning right now, baby. You know, he got a lot of great movies coming out. A lot of these movies that you see right now have not made it out yet. But right now, we're gonna show you today later on the Netflix preview of the Straw. And right now, a lot of people is loving the movie Straw right now, man. They say the movie good. R&B haven't came out yet. Talk to my girl, Portia. We got a thing to get up with Portia at the BT Award. From Divorce Sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, at the end of the day, people, my God, everything is moving, man. Man, shout out to all our clients and all our guests that come here on Game Up Level Up. We love to see y'all keep leveling up, people. Man, at the end of the day, that once you come on this show, you know, and you like, man, we're gonna give you the tools to keep leveling up. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. So one thing, I love you, Portia Coleman. And also give it up for C.E. Bird celebrating 100 years in Shreveport, Louisiana. So man, everybody came out. This is the oldest high school in Shreveport, Louisiana. Bird High. And also give it, I know, right? And also give it up for Angel Reese for taking home the Woman of the Year. You know, I know, like Carissa Steele. I mean, she's good too. Like she been doing her thing. Like I got a lot of love for a lot of women out there that, especially that black. So that I know a lot of black women out there that really been putting the paint where it ain't. They really been getting that game up, level up on. Like you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, man. So Carissa Steele, your time coming. It might not be your year, but it's coming. But hats off to Angel Reese. She worked hard for this one. I've been following Angel Reese, and I like the stuff that Angel Reese been doing. You know what I'm saying? And also, give it up for my Shreveport Job Corps. I mean, I'm a graduate of Shreveport Job Corps, and I hate to see it go. I mean, I hope they able to get some type of budget going or do something. I always recommend people to go to Job Corps that under 25, because Job Corps, I was able to get my high school diploma from Job Corps, and like unfortunately with the budget cut that Trump did, Job Corps was no longer here. So like, but we would definitely, we'll tap in and look in for y'all to see what type of program they got for y'all that y'all can, you know, be able to go in and get your name up, level up on too. So one thing I like about Job Corps is they gave me $1,500, and that's how I started my first photography company. So I took my check and I flipped it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I see you back there clapping, Deja. Thank you. I appreciate you, girl. Ooh, and also, one time for Tyler Perry, going out there, you know, Trump, that's why I tell you, people, Trump can only do so much. But we got a lot of people out here that's making money, billions of dollars. So shout out to Tyler Perry for donating over $750,000 to cover back taxes for nearly 300 low-income senior citizens and free taxes for 100 homes for the next 20 years. So people, you know, if you got a little money and God bless you, don't hesitate to give back. So the Bible says it's better to give than to receive. You know what I'm saying? So like don't be stingy with it. Don't help the people that in need. But that's how you're gonna overthrow Trump. So like you can't stop him, but you can damn sure overthrow him. You know what I'm saying? Like say overthrow the government. You know, boom. At the end of the day, put your money where your mouth is. Stop talking and be about it. And did y'all see the moon last night? Did you see the moon last night, Anthony?
I didn't. And I missed it if it was pretty like that.
Yeah, the strawberry moon. They say we won't see it again until 2043.
Dang.
So hey, so my son seen the moon last night. And also, give it up for Father's Day. That's right, I'm a father. Shout out to my son Austin, who graduated on last week. Man, I thought I was at the a football game, a baseball game. The stadium was so packed. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. Hey, but congratulations, Austin. I'm proud of you. Man, it don't stop there. I mean, he going on to the trade store to get HVACs. Then from there, he gonna open up his own clothing brand. So, and also, guess what? He got me to help him. So, and also give it up for the first annual Father's Day Food Festival going down in Shreveport, Louisiana, on the Louisiana State Fairground. So, baby, if you ready to eat, you're going to get a chance to taste some of the best foods in Louisiana, baby. Ooh, I wish I was there. Man,
And
I wish I
happy
was there.
Father's Day to you.
Thank you. And,
Mm-hmm.
like, man, I got some stuff popped off, you know what I'm saying? And
And
also, I know, right?
you be repping.
Ooh. And also give it up again for the Good Time Road Festival. As you know, Juneteenth Festival, baby, is going down in Shreveport, Louisiana. We got Too Short. We got Leela Jane. We got Smooth Groove. We got Shallow. We got Gita Jones. Got Lil Dottico. Where them fans at? Put them boots on the ground, baby. You know what I'm talking about? We got Big Pokey Bear. Man, he going down the Shreveport, man. Like at the end of the day, people, y'all know it's a sad thing for the ICE messing with people. But like they, I had a video that I've been talking to a lot of Mexicans that's my friend, and I got a lot of Mexicans from Mexico, and they was telling me that like they were disappointed at some of the Mexican that's in California because the way they were waving the flag, and they saying that's something that's something part of their culture, what they do in Mexico. They say a lot of people in Mexico don't really support the Mexican that's in the United States. So but I will have that video for you on the next show. So and I post it on my Instagram so you can see. People, it's very important to understand culture. So sometimes, like the protesting again, they got billionaires behind the protest, so they paying people a lot of money to do it. So I'm just letting you know, don't let that go over your head. You know, I ain't gonna get too deep in it because I don't want my name to come up in it. They know they paying people.
Oh, so they're funding a war.
That part.
The
You
wars
know
are
what I'm
being
saying?
funded on both sides, right?
Oh, you know it.
Mm-hmm.
They doing some things. And also one time, our heart goes out to this brave young lady. Her for a military film, she lost her life. I forget what it was, but but my heart goes out to her family, man. Man, at long age, she didn't get a chance to get it up there. And also, shout out to our other podcast guests. That ain't my business, but let's talk about it. They they doing free summer meal for kids. They got great money and in Shreveport, Louisiana, they put the paint where it ain't. So they got sponsors like Pizza Hut, Hibachi Taco, Raising Cane, Coca-Cola. They got Chick-fil-A. So they're gonna be feeding all the kids this summer in
Oh,
Shreveport,
that's cool.
Louisiana. So the people in California and things too. So y'all can do the same thing. So I'm telling you right now, it's so much money that the government got out there that you can put the paint where it ain't. So you ain't gotta be out there with all that foolishness, you know. So open your mind up, you know what I'm saying?
And
Hey,
choose kindness,
I'm trying to tell you.
right?
Yeah, there you go. And also one time for Breakfast with Dad, almost 600 men showed up to mentor South Dallas Middle School. Like I didn't have a dad coming up, so this dad thing is kind of new for me. So for me to be able to do what I did for my kid, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? So man, so so Father's Day people is coming up. So man, time to put the paint where it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Before we get ready to put up our special presentation for our guest today, actually, what you got going on in the media before we get ready to bring
Well,
in
we'll
Miss
definitely
Deja
say
Monique.
rest in peace to Nanda Lewis, right?
Oh man, I
And
forgot about that. But we gotta put a picture up on the next show.
so all those to breast cancer, man, get your screenings, try to get your detection, take care of your health, watch what you eat, even though I guess everything causes cancer. Let the dietitians tell you, right? Nutritionists. So, stay on top of that because it seems like she was just abruptly kind of gone. It wasn't so much expected, but she's not so much in the news either a lot. So who knows how that went down. So rest in peace and sorry for her loss to her family because we're seeing a lot pop up about her son and things like that. And then what were you talking about? Oh, the politics. So there's definitely more going on, more to it than what we know. But it's definitely heartbreaking watching the families being ripped apart and just everybody going at it. It's like a civil war going on, silently brewing. So we got to be careful and be mindful of that. And it's NBA playoff season. You've been watching them games?
Oh, I think the Pacers in Oklahoma. It's kind of weird though for the Pacers in Oklahoma to be going out there doing what they doing. But like my son told me, he told me that it looked good because you got two teams in the playoff that never got a championship before. So it's good to see. He said good to see other people. No. Well, my baby is a Laker fan. The oldest, the one that they graduate, he's a Golden State Warrior.
And then the WNBA has been exciting as well.
Yeah,
And
Angel Reese.
So stay on the lookout for that Coco Jones. Is it in tennis? She's been exciting as well. So
Man.
Sports, it's a good time to get into it right now.
Ooh wee. Yes. I'm trying to tell you, people. And thank you for all the Father's Day wishes for everybody. Man. But like I say, man, we definitely appreciate y'all for walking with us, people. Man, it's always been love. We always thank y'all for helping us put the paint where it ain't. Without you, it is no us. Because we know all y'all everybody want to get to the top. And we here to help guide you through. You know what I'm saying? Like they. So at the end of the day, we thank y'all. Man, like they. At the end of the day, the first thing to success is being aware. So that's why I actually bring you the community updates in the community. Because you just say, oh, I don't know. And you're not getting where you need to be because you don't know.
Yeah.
So you got to pay attention to everything. You know what I'm saying? But that do a little bit. You got to get you enough to be able to move. Got to know how to move sometimes, Like you got to pay attention to something.
Right, and we're here to remind you.
That part. Oh. And with that being said, as you see me right now on the other computer screen, I'm getting ready to pull up the special presentation that we got for Miss Deja Monique. They fight, baby. She's very special. She been putting in grind. She come out here from where I'm at. Started in Erin County. Then she maneuvered from Erin County, raised in Riverside. Then she also does the little things with Plan B. I believe it's the marketing company sometimes. And she started off doing movies and stuff with Disney Channel and man, she did a lot. Man, her resume is from here to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? But like right now, we got a 7-minute production while we get things together. But you're gonna love this one because it's gonna give you a nice insight on who Miss Deja Monique is. You know what I'm saying? Man, she's really been putting the paint where it ain't. And Deja, I thank you for being here with us today. Man, we couldn't have done this today without you. You're gonna drop some good gems on people. So see, this is the type of show where when you get tired of people in your head, you get a thing to come out here and say what you need to say. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, man, so on this show we don't contradict. So whatever we say, you take our advice. But you don't have to take our advice because we won't be here to argue with you. But we get to things to say what we say. You know what I'm saying? And so if you don't want to take our advice, you don't have to watch it. So at the end of the day, with that being said, we thank for the people that want our advice for watching us. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let me go ahead and get it in right now. Oh, hey, I know I just keep it real. That's all I know is keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to do nothing no other way. Oh, here we go. I'm just looking for it over here. Like I'm like, where's the thing in it? Like, okay, there we go. All right, here we go. I got you coming. Let's see. Deja, you gonna be shocked what I got. Jay's gonna be like, what he about to shot? What kind of presentation he got? He gonna like it.
It's always a good surprise. You always put together something nice.
Thank you. I appreciate. You know, we got they
You're like,
platform is here now
oh,
to celebrate.
right,
It's due to celebrate, I guess.
for sure. And that
So
follows through because they definitely appreciate it. And then they always a little bit shocked.
I know, right? All right,
Yeah,
let's see. We're gonna get it in.
it's good.
I'm making my move.
Maya the Defiant make up his crew like a superhero alliance.
All right. Filthy, I'm on deadline for the paper. Lakeside beat you by 26 in last year's championship. Thoughts?
You can ask me. I was there too.
Yeah, but your rival school, led by Zuma, represented the topmost ranked players in the state.
You nasty dunk in your face. Okay, really, bro?
Will Zuma best you again?
That fool's getting schooled. Cause when Filthy gets hot, he got a slammerific shot.
Filthy looks nervous. I hope he's okay. You checking for him? He's looking. I'm that obvious, huh? A little bit. Filthy, you lost the game, but like
Look,
how?
not a good time, Maya.
Okay, I'm sorry, but that second half of the game, Filthy, you killed it, bro. You were on it. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Hey Alexis.
Hey, Alexis.
Hey Filthy. Oh,
Hey,
JB.
What's up, Alexis?
You didn't know? JB asked her to the dance. You good?
Pelicans were cursed, which is why I think we need voodoo.
I'm not about to play
Bro,
with you.
what are you talking about?
Maybe he is cursed.
You will not believe what Filthy Guy is walking to.
Voodoo isn't a joke. There's no shortcut for solving real-life problems. Trust me on that.
Doesn't your dad light a candle like every day in hopes that your mom will find a way home? Isn't that some kind of magic?
She's not coming back, no matter how many candles he lights.
Like, I'm sorry, okay?
Don't put all your faith in magic. This is real life.
Hey, Maya, look, they got love potions if you need one.
If I need a love potion for someone, they're not worth it. Hey.
Maya, you look fine, doesn't she? So, Filthy, how did you get here?
I invited him.
What? Why? This is our cruise night. You don't run the world, Filthy. You don't even run your own life. And don't think I forgot about that unfinished business.
Hey.
Hey.
Night didn't go as planned, huh?
No, it did not. I mean, that's for sure. It's nice. I mean, your necklace.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, but no, you look nice.
Thanks. I wear it every day, but it's cool. Yeah. Well, my mom got it for me, so thank you.
Heard your boy Zuma might be here tonight.
He's not my boy, and he's a friend. And for the 100th time, I was trying to do the right thing. Okay? Turn the page, dude.
Dad's gonna freak when he sees these prices.
It's up!
A simple hello would have been nice.
So World War III in the Bell's house?
JB blames me for everything. Anik, Alexis, him getting grounded.
Hang in there. He'll come around. But it might be a minute after Anik's last Instagram post.
What post?
Well, rumor has it he wants to invite Alexis to Beacon Prom. Look what he put on his story a few hours ago. I'll call you back in a few minutes. Okay, bye.
Bye. You and Zuma seem to be kicking it pretty hard for you guys to be just friends.
Okay, look, Zuma and I don't kick it any differently than you and I do. And nothing's ever happened between us, right? Remember that 6th grade basketball game?
How could I forget?
I remember begging my mom to take me, even though I knew she wasn't feeling up to it. I kept telling her about how good you were, until I dragged her out of the bed in her pajamas.
Right, but we lost that game.
And you told me it didn't matter how many games you lost. It wasn't about winning. It was about having the courage to show up.
You remember all that?
How could I forget? You were rocking the crazy tall box trying to bring back the 90s.
I did do that.
Which was way before we were even born. Man, my mom was so mad I made her come to that game.
I can't imagine how hard these past couple months have been for you.
Yeah, some days are worse than others.
Just been going through so much. I just wish I had showed up more for you.
Well, you're showing up now. And talking about it helps.
And one thing about you, Maya, you always kept it real.
That's the only way to live, okay?
Right.
Hey, now, I need you to use that same courage. Go out to that game and show up, just like you did in 6th grade. And no matter what happens, I believe in you, Filthy.
Oh, I'm gonna show up.
Oh.
And I'm a... Oh! And I'm gonna show up.
And the crowd goes wild! The double team is still on me, like feathers on a bird. Ever seen an eagle soar? Broken, shattered like puzzle pieces that no longer fit. I know you're going through a lot right now, but just know you are not alone. I'll always be here for you, Filthy. Hey, everything's gonna be okay.
Thought I had it. Filthy, what I miss? Filthy. Filthy. Huh. Y'all too good?
Yeah, sure. Why not? When my mom got sick, I started a journal. I needed to get my feelings out somehow.
It is scary. I mean, everything shifting around me.
But change can be good. Don't focus on boxing out the old. Focus on building what's new.
Maya! Look, I have to tell you something. Look, that kiss changed everything for me. It's been in my face this whole time. I just didn't know how to tell you. I mean, your smile dribbles across the hard wood of my memory. I mean, guess what I'm trying to say is that my eyes are open and I'm ready to take that shot at us.
Really?
Yes, really.
Now? Really, Filthy? Everyone knows I've practically been in love with you since the 3rd grade. And now that I have accepted the fact that we'll only be friends, now your eyes are open.
I mean, better late than never, right?
I'm sorry, Filthy. You're too late.
I'ma swerve on you for that dough. I've been hustling, getting that bread, rain, sleet, or the snow. I'm a vet, I thought I'd let you know. Don't put nobody in my business, I don't do this for show. I'ma swerve on you for that dough. I done it before, nigga was ignoring my call till I pull up to his window. He was a devil's brother.
Hey.
Welcome. All right, y'all got a vibe. Hey there.
Hey, good. How are you guys?
Yes. I think you're on mute, Z Wayne. Let me unmute you after you talking.
Yeah. Welcome to the show. There we go. Welcome to Game of Level Up, episode 6 to 8, part 4. Well, we're gonna be talking about daily habit for emotional stability. So a lot of times people we be getting emotional, but sometimes we got to know it's certain habits that we got to take account of them. So if somebody make you mad at night, don't go to bed. Try not to go to bed mad because you want to wake up. That's part of our habit too. So you want to wake up on a good foot. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But Deja, it's a blessing to have you here with us, all the way from Disney, all the way from Riverside. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for having me.
Most definitely. And you know what? And I couldn't figure out what your I couldn't figure out what your nationality was because I saw you. I saw you. I didn't know if you were Mexican or I didn't know you were black. But I saw you with your family, and you say your family with the New Edition. You know what I'm saying? Like with the New Edition, they got their resident in
yes,
Vegas also.
in Vegas. Yeah, shout out to Uncle Ricky.
Man, like it's like so at the end of the day. And say, look, we thought we dropping. So we had a guest that came on the show. Her grandparent was Tina Turner and Ike Turner, Tiffany Turner.
Nice.
Man, it's a blessing, man. You know, like to be able
Yes.
to put the paint where it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Name
So,
is black.
Well, I am black, white, and Puerto Rican, in case you were wondering.
okay, all right,
So,
there we go.
You had it kind of right.
So you a little bit, you got a little mix of it. No wonder you're so beautiful.
Yeah.
I like that you got the nice hair, the clear face, and like no, like man, okay, I'm saying okay now. There we go. I mean, so I like your accent. So like I was thinking, she must be from the South. She got to be from the South because so you got that little twang.
My grandpa was from the South. Yeah, he was from Texas.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. Before we go ahead and get it in, we're gonna let Ashley drill you right quick. Then we're gonna go ahead and hop into the show.
All right, for sure.
What?
I think drill me.
Drill you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like introduction and like that. You know what I'm saying?
I welcome. I said it was a vibe already. I think we can go ahead and hop into the conversation because as questions come up and ideas come up, we're gonna get to know Miss Deja Monique.
Hey, let's get it.
Let's get it, baby. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off right now. Everybody, man, welcome to. Wait, I'm on the right one. Make sure I'm on the right one now. All right, welcome back, everybody.
Evan.
Welcome back. Welcome back to our 6 to 8 episode. Daily habit for emotional stability. You know what I'm saying? And today, man, we about to really get into it. Like we last time on our last show, man, we talked about episode 67. Then we had and that one was a soul check. Like we expanded the conversation to what happened when burnout hit your spirit, when you get tired in your bone and your purpose feel unclear, and you're operating on autopilot. You know, I know a lot of times people operate on autopilot, and what we did on episode 67, we talked about honoring your limits without shame, creating emotional boundaries, and giving yourself permission to breathe spiritually and grounding yourself even in chaos. That what we talked about on the last show. You know what I'm saying? And like to say, like man, and like to say, thank everybody for tuning in. And you can still go on YouTube and watch that show if you miss it. And actually, go ahead. What about episode?
Check out episode 66 where we talked about overcoming burnout and fatigue as well. We dug deep into what burnout really looks like, especially in our community, where we've been taught to just keep it pushing, be superwoman, be superman, don't let nothing bother you. You're not human. You can do it all, even when you're breaking down inside. So we talked about emotional shutdown. We talked about numbness and detachment, the presence to be strong at all times. So the signs of burnout that we often can't ignore. We reminded folks that peace isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. You know, sometimes the fight ain't in your body, it's in your mind and your spirit. So be prepared to take the temperature and be in tune with yourself, real with yourself, where you are. Right?
That's indeed. And now we're on episode 68.
Okay.
Part 4, what we're gonna be talking about once again, like I said it before, daily habit for emotional stability. And what we're gonna talk about is it's not just about recognizing stress or surviving the storm. It's about building a lifestyle that holds you up daily. And in this episode, we're giving you tools, rhythm, and practice to keep your emotional health in check, even when life is on 10. And like and as you see, we got the beautiful, talented, amazing Deja with us today. That's gonna be helping us put the paint where it ain't, you know what I'm saying? So remember people, so when you done faking it, remember we're building stability from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? And so right now, with segment 1, we're gonna set the tone straight. So one thing about it, when it comes to setting the tone straight, It starts when you wake up in the morning check-in. And what that looks like when it comes to setting the song when you wake up in the morning, like you got to first off, you got to start off like this. You got to be able to start your day with intention, not this obligation. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying? Like, and what they look like for you got to be able to pray. You got to do you got to do your meditation. Have a journal of yourself so you kind of know a sense of direction of where you're going. So sometimes it's very important about. So a lot of times people focus on where they been, but not where they going. So
Right?
you can't focus on where you been. So you've been there
Right.
already. You got to focus on where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying. That's what it is right there.
And where you're at, being present where you're at.
You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, you. Yesterday's prices are not today's prices.
Every day is a new day. Every day is a new day to play.
I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So people, so at the end of the day, you got to need to pray. And go ahead and tell them some other stuff that you want to tell them about.
I mean, when I start my day off, I do say new day, new blessings. So whatever didn't go my way the day before, the week or the days before, I figure out, okay, it's another chance to try to make it happen again. Let's keep going. And if I gotta rest, I gotta rest. Whatever my purpose is or intentions for the day, that's what I'm gonna do. I just check through what I need to do, my to-do list, and how I'm gonna get there, and have to keep it real myself. How about you, Deja? How do you try to start your days?
I mean, I get up and I really kind of take a breath right before I get up and say thank you that I'm alive, first of all, and really just like you said, set the intention, set the tone. I like to plan my day, so I'm just kind of like, okay, maybe I could do this, this, and this, and I'm known to plan my day like all the blocks are are busy, but
Okay.
but then I have my days where, I do need the rest. And I wake up and I'm like, ooh, I'm feeling it. I'm not getting out of bed. So there's days where I'm going, 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 going. And there's days where you won't even see me. You won't even hear about you won't even hear about me. So yeah, definitely.
So
And
it
then
sounds to
also
me
with
like
prayer,
keep going.
huh?
Yes, keep going. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Also with prayer, I as soon as I wake up, I thank God for the day. I ask Him
Yes.
to use me as His, paintbrush for the day, and just like to be there for people that need to be there. Or use me? What am I here for? Like, I do know my purpose. I know my purpose in life is to help people and really be
Mhm.
here for the community. So yeah, that's how
So you
Most
just
definitely.
like
start
you
my day.
speak life over yourself, and then you check in with your
Yes.
own emotional temperature to see how you're going to get through your day or how you're going to accomplish the things in your day.
Absolutely. And sometimes I do wake up, it's all about energy too. If the energy in the house is feeling weird, or if the energy around the people, it's really just checking in with yourself, making sure like, okay, they're feeling that way. That's how their morning's going to start. How are you going to start? Really check in with yourself. It doesn't have to be like whoever's around you, that's everyone's energy. It could be, okay, let me take this moment in my room to really center myself. What am I going to do? I'm going to walk out with a smile and say, hey, have a great day, even though they might not feel that way. So, and that helps everybody else's day too. Like when you're driving and someone's like, beep, 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 you're like, oh, well, have a good one. Sorry, or whatever. So,
Especially in the
Most
tone that we're in today, you have to be able to read the room, and
mm-hmm.
then don't let the room affect you. Move to your own beat. Still do what
Yes,
you need to do, and be a blessing in the meantime. Right?
exactly. Yes.
For
Most
sure.
definitely, most definitely, and I like that, and I thank you Ashley for giving us that insight, and I just want to add to that, like it's like, and people that tuned in right now, they're watching, feel free to comment if you want to comment, but also what I want to add to it is, it's like we got to understand how you start your morning shapes your
Yeah.
mindset. So like
Yes.
they, so when it comes, your mindset is everything. So that's why you think a pimp winning, and a pimp to the point they're not there pimping women, they pimping men too. They got
No.
men out there on figure board too. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, like it ain't just the women out there. So like your mind. So you can't pimp my mind. I'm personally pimp my mind. It's God. And sometimes
Mm, the highest.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes a pimp is not always looking at a hoe to come out there and put the paint where it ain't or make the money for them too. They look for people that kind of
Any
got a little
opportunity.
loose screws in their head, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I say earlier, I stay away from people that's opportunists. I stay away
Yeah.
from people that fake it until they make it. So like then you can't come to me and do all that talking. So they me, I'm like, I move like a woman. I didn't have no daddy. I was raised by a woman. So when I went by me being raised by a woman, it's all about action. So you can talk to me all day, but I want to know what they work ethic like, what their solution gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm all about. You know what I'm saying? About solution. You know. So like I say, with that being said, and now and as to say, and I almost feel like it's almost like you say, like I told people, but like it's almost like being at the BT Awards this weekend. Like we got to thing to um kick it with Kiki Plummer and Ciara. And they all showed out. They had the elegance and boldness, and they very unapologetic when it comes. And he also Cam Newton. Cam Newton gave us a floral fearlessness moment with the vest that he had on. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, and I think we have a picture for y'all to see right here, so you can see what that vest looked like, and you can see the look on his face. The reason why we call it fearless because he was, like he let you know, like I'm a man, and he definitely showed that he was a man. You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of times people think men can't wear pink, but he rocked that one.
That's fire.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
style. That's style.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I like that. That's a dope outfit right there. So don't worry about what people tell you, people. So you can do anything you put your mind to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. As long as you know who you are as a
Right.
person,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Like
You wear
that.
your clothes. You don't let your clothes wear you. You make the outfit. No
Yes.
matter what. That confidence is always gonna bring it to life.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to also for Juicy, also that for showing up and showing out on the red carpet. He crashed the red carpet with Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Like they took it to a whole different level. Like he got to thank Snoop Dogg on the red carpet, but he did it in a funny way. You know what I'm saying? Like he was him. You know what I'm saying? So like he did his own thing. You know what I'm saying? So like man, like man, I got love for him. So at the end of the day, And now people, everybody that's tuning in right now, watching, make sure you on Facebook, YouTube, on Twitch. It's live reaction time. Don't feel free to drop some comment, drop some meme, roast a little bit, uplift a lot. You know what I'm saying? This is the part where you get the chance to shine. So like you say, people, we like when you get out there and say what you say and mean what you say. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not gonna be criticized for it. So so if you don't get a chance to do it live, you can still put the comment in the chat when we're not here no more. So like to say at the end of the day. So we appreciate y'all and thank you for everybody that went to the BT Awards this weekend, man. It was lit, baby. If you missed a treat, baby, you definitely missed a treat. Like I say, but right now, so we're gonna doing each topic. We're gonna give you like a little bit of little post show from BT. So like that, but we're gonna try to do it. We doing it. We add it to our show. So we're gonna be this like with the scenario like that. So like that, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and we also want to invite listeners to chime in with their best dress and most likely to be on Shade Room. So who you think that should be best dressed or most likely be on the Shade Room? So like they put that in the comment. So like they as we move on to segment 2. Like you say, so they think that we all want to archer ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like we all need to be archered. Not that's the Shade Room, but spiritually. So throughout the day, you know what I'm saying? Like it's good to be. So when you able to move your life spiritually throughout the day, man, that's a beautiful thing right there, baby. When I tell you, and a lot of times people don't really. Sometimes people forget about God. Forget it, like, saying, like, it's like you can't forget about God, because God, He's the reason why you Him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you got to be able to, you got to keep Him in the mix. And I'm gonna tell you right now what that looked like. It's not about religion. It's about alignment. You know what I'm saying? It's about aligning yourself. So, like, my thing is, who you gonna align yourself with? Are you gonna align yourself with me? You gonna align yourself with Ashley? Are you gonna align yourself with Deja? Are you gonna align yourself with somebody higher than us? I'm gonna align myself with God. So there's no reason I can't align myself with a human, because we all fall short of glory. Like, nobody's perfect. So you can't look to the next person to align yourself with. So stop comparing yourself, like saying, to other people, and align yourself with God. So God gave everybody their purpose. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I do, like, you can do like little short verses, like to tell yourself, like, do throughout the day, or even like affirmation to stay grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my short verses I got right here. We got one in the chat right now. Like, it's like this. Sometimes things go wrong to get you right. You just have to trust the process. You know what I'm saying? Another thing I did was I've been stopped putting great expectation on people. I don't put great expectation on. So when you put great expectation on people, it's gonna fail you every time. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I do. Ashley, what about yourself?
Well, definitely breathing exercises during stressful times. I love my little yoga classes I've been going to. And also recentering where triggers hit. Identify your triggers. Know it ticks you. Know it irks you. Know it irritates you. And being able to implement strategies when those things occur. Because some things are beyond your control. People gonna irritate you. Situations are gonna irk you. There's some things that you just can't be in control of, but when they come around, you got to deal with them.
Or if you don't want to deal with it, just be like, okay, I see this.
That's the way to deal with it.
And
You
walk
got to
and
try how
walk
you
away.
deal with it healthy. A healthy
It's
way
all
to
right.
do it.
It's all right to walk away. And before we move on to the next one, Deja, what about you?
So I use the secret app. So basically affirmations. I can write down affirmations. It tells me affirmations, and then I keep like this journal on the app to keep me in the loop of like where I am spiritually and how I'm feeling. And I also, if something frustrates me, I'm not human. I'm like a crybaby. I'll ball up and cry. But after I ball up and cry, I get up and I'm like, you know what? I see you, God. Okay. That's what's going to happen. And why is it going to happen? Because He has a plan. And like God's plan that's the only plan that we're on. We're on God's plan. And so that's where I'm very grounded in spiritually in myself, where it's like, if things don't go my way, I'm human. I'm going to react. But at the end of the day, I'm going to make my gratitude list. I'm going to stay calm and keep just the faith in my Lord and Savior. So, yeah.
Most definitely. And you know what? And I want to say, and it's all right when you cry, and then when you come back at it, I'm going to tell you like this. It's okay. When the world gets loud, go inward.
Yeah.
Like sometimes people don't understand what that means. When the world gets loud, you go inward. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Sometimes like that, you just gotta go. You gotta go out there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes, so everything is not gonna be set up on your timing. You know, sometimes, and for those of y'all don't understand, and what that means when you go inward, like you say, actually, like give the people a brief the definition of what it means when they go inward.
I mean, when you say, well, before I do that, I just wanted to say that about the crying. There's nothing wrong to cry. It's nothing wrong with crying, but because that's your release, you let it out. And then it causes you to breathe and it causes you to reflect. It's your pause. But try your best not to cry about the same thing twice. Or again and again and again. You already did that already. Now what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Right? So when you are taking that moment to go inward, looking into yourself, keeping it real with yourself, reflect on yourself, taking temperature with yourself, having some time with yourself, because that's what crying does too. It gives you time with yourself, right? So that's what it means to go inward, is to just being able to have some self time, so that you can implement some self-care, because that's what comes in. So I cried about it. Now what I'm gonna do? That's the plan. That's the self-care, right? And then she mentioned the gratitude journal. We always talk about the gratitude journal. That's to remind yourself that things could be worse and you're still blessed. So keep pushing, right? So that's what it means to go inward, just to kind of reflect on where you are and where you're going.
And even before you go to bed and before you, and when you wake up, to going for what your gratitude with, like from A to Z, that will really help you with your manifestations, your mindset, because it'll kind of show you where your mind's at. What are you thinking about? When you say A, what are you thinking about? When you say B, who are you thinking about? And that really, even if you're saying a name or thinking about a name, you're already putting prayer in their life, and you're already putting like good power to their day.
Amen.
Ooh, and you know what? And I like that. They probably, like you think, the people that probably stay, they probably got it up there. Those that silent, stillness, and self-reflecting. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because you can't, though you crying, you're gonna be still. You're gonna be silent, and you're gonna self-reflect. And like, you fuck with me way one time too many, and you don't let it, like Ashley say, you don't let it keep happening to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't let it keep happening to you. You get it out your system, get it out your way. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. So that's good. And that's why, and that's the one thing I like when they come to the BET Award, when we had to play at the BET Award, like got a thing to check out Kendrick Lamar dominating, winning 5 wins, album of the year, video of the year. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, like, that was a great impact, you know what I'm saying, for him. Because Kendrick Lamar is quiet. So no, he don't really come out like that. I got a thing to see Kendrick Lamar doing an interview, his teacher back in the day, he said he was so quiet. He said he was so shocked to see Kendrick Lamar make it to the top how he did it, because he was so quiet. So he couldn't believe that he did that. And that's why, like, when it comes to Not Like Us, so by him being quiet, he's able to sit back and put his plan together. And that's how he came up with the song, Not Like Us. And like you say, and Not Like Us, it wasn't just a song, it was a message. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and one thing about it, like, it was a message packed with a lot of different moments, from systematic oppression to self-determination in the culture. You know what I'm saying? To like, you know what I'm saying? Like, right now, they're like, and for those y'all don't know what systematic oppression and determination and culture, you look at it right now. Look what they're doing to ICE. Look what ICE doing. Look what they're doing to the economy. They oppressing everybody. But they start becoming about oppressing you. You learn what's going on. You see it, but you don't let that stop you. You keep moving. You keep making your footprints. You know what I'm saying? Keep putting the paint where it ain't. They can't stop you. You know what I'm saying? So like anything. So they, like you say, we can't let it go.
Oppression, you're looking at all the systems that are involved. We got the healthcare system, we got the school system, we got the prison system, we got civil systems, we got economic systems that are involved, right? So the oppression piece is embedded in those systems. So those things are some of the things that he highlights and that we need to pay attention to and not just be distracted. That's why I said boycotting is another form of resistance, if that's something that is likely for somebody else. So think about what works for you, what works for your future generations, and works for your community, right? Especially how systematic oppression affects those things, your future generations, your access to housing, your access to the luxuries in life that you want, the desperation that comes with the luxuries of life that we want, that people try to obtain and end up somewhere else because of the systematic oppression.
And you know what? And that's good that we said that, and we used Kendrick Lamar on top of that, the BET Award. And that's another thing I'm gonna say about that aspect with that one is, so basically with all that going on, you still got to be able to protect your energy in real life. and online. So when you
Yes.
know all this, like you don't just sit there and be like, oh, fuck Donald Trump, fuck Donald Trump. That fuck Donald Trump ain't gonna get you nowhere. So you got to be able to understand what's going on and see what's going on, and you got to be set up ahead of your benefit. Like you getting food stamp, you getting Medicaid, like Ashley said, all that type of stuff. You got to stay on top of it.
Or if
So
you're in need of
you,
healthcare, there's systematic oppression when it comes to healthcare. Different groups get different treatment.
you know what I'm saying? So they got to stay on top of it, and you got to know how. And you can't really go in there cussing and being mad at people because it's not gonna get you nowhere. So people ain't gonna want to work with you then. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to protecting your energy and real life, this is what I want to tell you right here. Like it's like understand boundaries or self-care and motion. So
Right.
all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you got to understand too how to disconnect when you're overstimulated.
Yes.
And that, you know what I'm saying? And you also got to be able to understand that social media detoxes, you know?
Right.
So because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you can't you can't let nobody stop you. Because all this stuff is created by design. It's created to stop you from getting to the next level.
Yes.
Like it don't mean you gotta go out there and and bad mouth somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you can see it. So that then you go out there start over speaking, you might get shut down. You might get cancer. You might get blackballed. You know what I'm saying? So that you got to go, like we just said a few minutes ago, go in silent, quiet silent. But make sure you coming up with a solution. So when you come out, boom, you hit them with it. And what else you can do, Ashley?
For sure, avoid energy drainers.
Mm-hmm.
And people and places that drain your energy. Everything doesn't deserve your reaction or your attention.
Ooh, man, that's a good one right there. And before we go to, and
You
before
ever
we,
had a friend, and we love these friends, but you guys just know y'all toxic together?
And you're like, I shouldn't be hanging with you, but I love you. I love you.
I had the most fun. Y'all, sometimes that's an energy drainer for what you should really be on.
And
you know?
also, people that are, I run into a lot of this, like, oh, I'm doing this and this. And then they're like, oh, well, why are you doing that? You know, you could do it this way instead. But it's like, it's how I want to do it. It's like how I want to proceed. And I call that, well, me and my mom call that like candle blower outers. We don't want no candle blower outers. I need friends, family, people around me to light my candle. I need lighters. I do not need
Guess what? Those people always answer the phone calls, and they're always lurking and looking for you. Those candle blow outers. Sometimes you gotta accomplish your dreams and your things in silence, and don't tell them until after it's done.
Ooh, whoa. And you know what? And I like that right there because you know, like and right there, like you say, man, that is what you call a truth bomb. So sometimes you can't be afraid to tell the truth because you got to be that cultural impact. So sometimes God got certain people that He could put out there. You know what I'm saying? That can cause that cultural impact. And like you say, and one thing I like at the BET Awards, and for those of y'all that got a chance to see the BET Award coming up, I like the moment of Tyler Perry. And when Tyler Perry came out there, I forgot who he gave the award to. But one thing that Tyler Perry said was, he said, don't let your worry be greater than your faith.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then also like that, he say that wasn't just a quote. You know what I'm saying? That was a challenge to our entire community.
Right? That's a note.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put that up there. You know what I'm saying? Because so y'all can see that, because sometimes people we like, you ain't gonna be able to remember everything that we say today. So that's why we make sure we put it up on the screen for you, where you can get a good chance to see it. So a lot of times, like they say, visualization. You can materialize it, but you still got to see it. You know what I'm saying? So like they remember, don't let your word be greater than your faith. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, And another thing,
We
too,
are all guilty of that too.
you know what I'm saying?
And also, when you worry, you put like every thought is a prayer. So you put that into your mind. If you're worrying about something, you are putting into action that it is not going to happen or that it's not going to work out. If you're putting it into your mind, like, oh, that's going to work out, that's going to happen, I'm going to make it happen, somebody's going to help me make it happen. I mean, name the person that's going to help you make it happen in your mind, and you'll be surprised what happens.
That's the power of the tongue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I'm trying to tell you. And like you say, and for those of y'all, if we not getting through y'all enough, I'm sure we got. I did let y'all know. I don't be making stuff up. You hear me when we quoting stuff. Cause I get it from them. I feel it. So I want y'all to feel it the same way I felt it. Because that's the reason why I'm in California moving the way I move. Because I was homeless for 7 years out here. I was homeless 7 years in Riverside. And I got friends in mine that's still homeless in Riverside, and they get mad at me because they still homeless. They be like, I act funny. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow, it's called growth.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You better be careful with that one, people. You act funny, it's really called growth. You stay the
You know? And the reason why I bring it up like that because it's still people homeless, and a lot of times people feel like they can't get out of it. But you can get out of it. You can get out of it the same way I can. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. Like my mom, they said,
careful.
You have trust and believe in God. Thank you, mommy. And I say, so like you say, so people,
right?
I'm trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? So, and another thing, like you say, and we got to be able to understand, like, when you leave a footprint, you leaving your legacy behind. You know,
yes,
your footprint is your legacy. So like Deja, it's on Disney Channel. That's her legacy. That's her story.
Yes, it's
like
for
me.
my future kids to see and all that. And also, I created a chocolate business as well, plugging in anything chocolate too. But the reason I created it is to continue my grandma's legacy, because I am the only cruise, and that hit me really hard in a point where I was, kind of down and like, where's my purpose? What am I doing? And it hit me. I was like, oh, and it hit me in a dream. I get a lot of dreams. I had a dream about Ugly Sweater, the film I did, that like was like, oh, we're ready for you on set. So I did that. I had a dream about my grandma and me making chocolate. So I started the business up again because she was anything chocolate in New Jersey when she was younger. And now I'm anything chocolate too. Like I can do it too. And I just know she's moving through it because we even have an event, Taste of Corona, but like we're a small business and it's like, all right, let's do it, but it's like these opportunities come through like your guardian angels and like the legacy for sure.
And your ancestors, yes.
Most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And y'all make sure y'all pop out to that event out there in Corona, California, because
Taste the Corona, come get your chocolate.
You know what I'm saying? Like that. And like they thought and real quick.
Where'd you go real quick? was real quick. He'll be right back.
I know. Real quick.
Real quick. Okay.
All right.
The taste of chocolate. We love that. That's
well, my bad. I got up.
We can't make this up.
I got up. Well, what I did was I got up.
You said real quick. You said, hold on a minute.
I know what I was doing was I was getting up because I got my friend chocolate, and I was gonna eat the chocolate on her show. On the show. So I got a chance to be with Deja with some good friends of mine at the annual Miracle Dream, and they hand me the chocolate. So like I say,
right there?
Yeah, I have the chocolate here. It kind of broken up. Let me see if I get it right quick.
Wait, you literally have it? Wait, you still have it? The chocolate I gave him?
You saying real quick. He'll be right back. Okay.
Wait, I'll be right back because I got a piece of chocolate too I just made. Hold on, let me show the chocolate.
Okay. Well, what can I'm going to get some too. I'll be right back too. I ain't got nothing but. All right. They crazy. This can't make this up right here. Let's see how long they real quicks are. Oh, okay, one back. She went to go get her some too real quick. 1 second.
So y'all see people, it's in the freezer. It was all pretty at first. It was all pretty at first.
You still have it. That's
That's
insane.
cute.
That was like 3-4 weeks ago.
I know, right?
It's in
Hey,
the
And this is my newest. This is my Father's Day tools. So I have a toolkit, and I made chocolate tools. And then these are my pretzels. So yeah, just a little plug there. Anything chocolate too. I'm gonna put this back though because this is in order. But yes, this is our like.
How can we get some? How can they get it?
You can DM me on anything chocolate too. Any chocolate too. Sorry, any chocolate too.
All right.
Yes. And yeah.
What's the Instagram name to DM you at?
It's any chocolate too.
Oh, okay. Just like that. Just as you said it.
Y chocolate and then TOO chocolate too.
And they can find your events too that you're at with like when you guys bring it out, right?
Yeah, I'll be posting about the Taste of Corona. That is June 28th, and it's about $20 for a kid. It's $45 for a adult, but you get to taste from 4 to 8 all throughout the golf course, all kinds of food.
Nice. And then
that's
you
our
get
first event.
too.
And you get some chocolate. I know I'll have all kinds of my chocolate. I have vegan, a white chocolate, dark chocolate, cookies and cream, and then I have filling. So it's like it's kind of like making a poke bowl. You choose your, yay, he got the sticker too. Yeah, the sticker is the wings are for my grandma. So this is yeah. Shout out to grandma. Put this back because it's actually someone's order. I'm gonna deliver after this, but I'll be right back.
Most definitely. And we thank y'all. So y'all think people, we just tell the truth on here. The truth bomb. Put the paint where it ain't.
Really want that.
Oh man, the chocolate is so good right now. Oh my goodness.
Some chocolate. Give me a piece.
I'm trying to tell you. And also like and that we get ready to thing to moving on. And we're also gonna say tell us to Dolce at the BT Award for her favorite speech. It shook the room. She spoke the truth on military violence. I'm still eating my chocolate that they just gave me. And immigrant rights and black liberation. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand what the advocate and art look like in 2025. This is what it looked like. This is the art. What we're seeing. All the protesting. This is our art. Right. You know what I'm saying? So like, and actually, and what would be your take on that?
I mean, Dolce, like you said, she's a force. That rap win plus social justice speech was definitely a game up, level up moment itself. And then don't forget, like Glorilla and Leon Thomas III, those rising stars. I mean, we can't wait. They are not waiting for a seat at the table. They just building their own. So that's all what black art looks like in 2025. It's so many platforms, so many ways just to build your own platform instead of waiting for somebody to recognize you, waiting for somebody to show their appreciation or their like for you. Go out there and you can attract your tribe.
Extremely. I realized that too. I started writing my own little short film. Like I literally I say this all the time. I have things happen in my life and I'm like, that's like a short film, bruh. This time I was like, I gotta write this down. So it's called Your Ride Is Here. Stay tuned. I'm working on the pre-production of it right now. So it's cute. It's a little short film.
Right. You take your own control over what you want to see.
I got my own. So I'm like working on my own. I have my own business, so I'm trying to put like everything that I want to do underneath it. So the acting, the writing, the producing, and the production and everything. So
most definitely.
I want to have like a nonprofit studio where people can come and like really build their tools. Like I want to have a space where everyone can it'll be a trade system where it's like an app and you can kind of like come in and trade your skill for like everyone can help out.
Bartering for the win.
And you know what now? You inducted into Game Up Level Up. So now, anytime you got something, we're going to post it for you. And we're going to do it like right now. And one thing I like about with the BET Award 2025, it was the 25-year anniversary. And it felt so good to see a lot of our people that have been on my show at the BT Awards. So I was like, moo. So everybody was saying like, oh, Dwayne, you got the white stuff in the corner of your mouth because I haven't had no water. I'm talking, my mouth dry. So you do get the little white stuff foaming up. You know what I'm saying? So, but we all out there putting the paint where it ain't. So when you talking like that, dun, and celebrating your people, like we had a lot of people. Shout out to Brandon. Shout out to the publicists that been on our show that was at the BT. Man, just shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so at the end of the day,
It was a
man,
lot of
like,
people. It was a lot going on. It was a lot of motion, man.
I was so happy
a lot.
when Leon Thomas won because that was like first circle. Like I watched him on Victorious. That's how I first met him, and just to like I remember watching him and being like, oh my gosh, he's an artist. Like where is his music? And like now it's like it's so prevalent. It's awesome.
Yeah. And when it comes to the bottom line, I like that. And that's the fact that you said that when you watch them coming up, I want to say this. When it comes to the bottom line on the art in 2025 advocate with purpose. I just want to say it's not just about being seen. It's about being heard. It's about being felt. And it's about being moved into action, you know. At the end of the day, it's like, you know, that's what it's about. Like, we all want to be heard, felt, and we all want to move in action. So people, if you got people in your circle that's not doing that, you know, that get them out your circle so you can always, because I got a lot of people that don't support me. And that's what, this weekend, it was a great weekend for Game of Level Up. And right now, our numbers is up 65,000 non-followers. So like that's how many people viewed our content over the weekend. Like they've now we've been able to share. Like now they see the post with Deja. They see things that I post certain things because you know all them people are seeing it. So people will see you. You know what I'm saying? Like they usually, but if you're not working, if you're not outside, you're not gonna be heard. You're not gonna be seen. So at the end of the day, you know, it's not about being seen. It's about being heard and felt in action. You know what I'm saying? So like that, and I'm gonna put that into the chat as we get ready to move on. And we got something right here that's gonna help y'all. To help y'all and to show y'all what that means when you move into action. When it comes to moving in action, this is what moving to action means right here. So like that, see, I can talk about it, but we're gonna show you and actually remember this case right here. Yo, Game of Level Up moment again, iHeartRadio. We got the lovely Judy from the Caribbean, LA, and we got my good friend Major, baby, man. These two people right here is two prime examples of what you call Game Up, Level Up.
This is Mr. Why I Love You, and guess who's
This is the leading lady. So incredible. This is very divinely serendipitous.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
So cool.
Man, and I love these two. Y'all keep leveling up. We're going to say it together. Game up.
Game up.
Game Up,
Level up.
That's right.
And for those y'all that part, and Judy, I love Judy. And Major has really been making a lot of noise out there. Mr. Why I Love You. So that's one of his songs he got. He's real good. And I think one of the award shows he performed that. And like and one thing about Major, and I brought it up to him. I met Major back in the day when Wyatt, see, and you might know who that is, Deja, but Wyatt was on Disney Channel too. But he was I met him at a showcase with Wyatt. He opened up for Wyatt at the time. And like, and he come from the Disney Channel too. Like I forget her manager at the time, but I did like, but there's so much history out there. So people, you never know who you're gonna meet. You never know who's gonna help you put the paint where it ain't. All you gotta do is show up. Just go outside. So when you say, "Oh, I'm not outside right now," like you can be out, you can be inside for a little bit. Get your plan and get shooting together, but you can't be in there too long because you're gonna miss your opportunity. You're gonna miss your motion. So they will pass you by. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm just
truly.
telling you.
You never know too, because I was a PA when I came back from crossover. I was a production assistant on Beverly Hills Cop, and I met someone named Maggie Brown, and she was creating a feature film, and that is the feature film that I'm now leading in. But if I didn't go that day, would she have even thought of me? Would she have even known me? She met me that day. So it would be like, what would be the future then? You're always right where you're meant to be.
Yes.
Ooh, I
That's
like
the
that.
universe right there. That's the universe just brings things full circle, puts you where you're supposed to be, helps you catch whatever blessing you're supposed to be catching, whatever's meant for you comes to you. You got to pay attention to the signs of the universe.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, salute to all the legends that we had a chance to meet at the BT Award. Like one thing and we're gonna tell it like this in this order. Mariah Carey, congratulations. Mariah Carey gave us grace. Jamie Foxx, he was able to come out and give us heart. He gave us his heart. He let us know it's all right to give somebody your heart. It's all right to talk about it. He had everybody in the BT crying. That he made everybody felt Jamie Foxx because he talked about the situation about him when he had his stroke. He talked about everybody that came out and supported him. He talked about his daughter playing the guitar, so he brought his heart. And one time for y'all that's in California, Snoop Dogg, you know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg, he reminded us of what legacy looked like. And Kurt Franklin had the spirit moving. And one thing about Kurt Franklin that I like, Kurt Franklin didn't have a mama, and he didn't have a dad. And he was homeless. And he even said about when he had to take a bath in the church sink. So I know what that feels like. So like people, don't never be afraid to talk about where you were, because sometimes your story might help somebody else. So that's the one reason why I'm not afraid to tell people when I was homeless, because you know what I'm saying, because my story might help somebody else. And so on Father's Day next week, we're coming up this weekend, we're gonna show a small documentary for Father's Day about Turk Franklin's story. So you're gonna hear him open up about some things in his life. So one thing, if you're a father out there, keep going. It's not about what you got. I mean, it's not about what you don't got. It's about what God have for you now. So you can take a little bit and you can work it with a lot. Yeah. Sometimes you don't need a lot. You can work it with a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And see, a lot of times people like, oh, they got a baddie. Oh, I'm not gonna put my girlfriend on my page. Or the women might not put the dude on the page. But if they actually for you, show them out. Don't be like, oh, I'm not gonna show who I'm with. So if you believe in them and they believe in you, so like Snoop Dogg say, he lost his wife. If you go back and watch the BET Awards on BET, we didn't give you everything. We just gave you a little bit of what happened. Like you get the full story. But they say like he thanked people for helping him get his wife back, because he was able to open up. And that takes a lot to open up about stuff like that on TV. So, and they did that right because the times that we in right now, they see people hurting. Sometimes your story is your joy. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to open up, people. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. And also, we want you to be able to discipline yourself.
You gotta get sick of your own shit, and then that make you disciplined. And then when you discipline, consistency show up. And consistency bears results, and you can't argue with results. But you won't get results without consistency, and you won't be consistent without discipline. Because when the motivation wears out, you will stop because you don't feel like it. Motivation is a feeling. Oh, that made me feel like it. But what you do when you don't feel like it no more? That's when discipline say you rang. And people don't like discipline because discipline come in with a certain type of energy. Discipline don't give a fuck about feelings. Discipline hurt your feelings. Discipline break your heart, but open your eyes. And it just take time. We all got to find our way. It's okay. It's all right.
True.
Thank you.
I felt that.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why with all these
Okay.
that part, you know what I'm saying? Hey, right there, that is what it is. And see, like, and one thing about that, like everybody got the award, the icon award, and all that type of stuff. You know, it's just about like the long-standing excellent. It's about long-standing excellent, resilient, and purpose-driven artistry. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff. These people went through a lot of stuff. You know, people did a lot of different things. So they were able to get on now and speak to existence or like on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like you say, like, you know, and what we just say right now, Deja, what would be your input on what you just heard right now? When it comes from the when it comes to the truth bomb, you know, and the cultural impact and like and things like that. What's some things that you would say before we move on to segment 4, which is that'll be our last segment for the day.
Yeah, definitely. I personally needed that because also I felt like she was like watching my life or something, like, dang girl, okay, hold on. Like, because I have been wanting to be consistent with YouTube and be consistent with writing and be consistent with producing and posting and all of this, but it is a lot. But it's also like discipline. Make yourself a schedule, get it done, do the videos, edit, put it out. Like that, I just felt that. I think a lot of people probably need to see that or hear that. And I know that I did. I was like, I was all red when I came back, like, dang, she yelling at me. But really, true, like the truth bomb, a lot of my friends have like given me the truth bomb too. And I just sit there like, meh, like, I don't like that. But then like the reality of like, well, you're right. All right, fine. You're right.
It's what you needed to hear.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, you needed it. So yeah, as far as the truth bomb, I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody who really tells me straight up. I'm not gonna like it at first, probably, because I'm just stubborn like that. But if I need to hear it, God will let me hear it for
real. And receive it.
And receive it. Yes. Thank you, Ashley. And receive it. Amen.
Amen. Right there. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. People, ain't nothing wrong with a bit of truth, man. And that's why sometimes a lot of my friends broke up with me because I'm too real. A lot of times people can't receive what I say. But me, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say when I say it.
Everybody's truth is not your truth. So you got to keep it with yourself and what you want to be involved in, what you want to align yourself to. Because everybody's truth is their experience.
And it's all about perception too. Yes. And perspective as well. Right. Yeah, somebody can perceive something another way, the way you're saying it, and you're thinking like, oh, I'm just saying this, but it's like they could take it some type of way. And that's what I'm learning too right now, is just perspective and understanding people and perception.
And the skill of reading the room. Some people have a hard time reading the room. There's a time and place for everything. It's not what you say, but it's how you say it.
Yeah.
Right?
How it comes off too. How it comes off. Energy is everything. Energy is all around. Energy is strong.
It's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like that. It's how you do it. And that is so true.
What's convenient for you, read the room. Do respectfully, especially in the climate of what we're working with today.
Oh, everybody
read the room, right? Yes. We might have somebody who's you have to pay attention to the signs of people. You can't just go in a room and blurt out and be you all the time. You have to be able to read the room.
That part. And there you go. And I like that. And that's the one thing I do. One thing about me, when I go out there and say what I say with the truth bomb, I read the room first. So when I go in now, if I don't like something, if I don't like something what somebody's giving me, I think I'm like, okay, hey, how you doing? I'm gonna give you my
the time and place for it, you know.
I give you my card. You know, and we can talk later. And sometimes but you might get there to talk to me later. You might not. Because that's my way.
Just want to talk, and I know when they don't.
You know what I'm saying? So
energy. You can feel it. You can feel it.
I'll be open and willing to feel other energy and not just bolster yours.
And not completely what's the word? Disregard their energy. Like if they're feeling some type of way, if they're feeling some type of way and you know it, don't go in on being all positive. You could be positive, but also be understanding and be like, hey, you want to talk before we just happily run out and go say happy birthday to someone? You know, like let's talk about things. Yeah.
Reading energy is a good skill that everybody needs to have and collectively mindful of.
Yeah, and like we got on the stream, as we get ready to come to the end, come to the close, we appreciate everybody for tuning in, and we appreciate on giving y'all the game for daily habits on how to understand your emotional stability. And as you think, our last segment is end of the day reset. Make room for peace. Like I said in the beginning, don't go to bed with angry on your mind. Don't let somebody piss you off during the daytime. Try to woosah and get it out your system. Smoke a cigarette, drink a beer, drink some water, or most importantly, do the one thing that most people don't do. Talk to God.
Right.
So he want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? God want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, and one thing about when it comes to nighttime, and like nighttime is a sacred space to recharge. I mean, if your day was messed up today, you get nighttime. You get to recharge. You can go home and sit down and watch your movie, or you can sit down like right now tonight when we get off this podcast tonight. If you haven't seen none of Deja movie, we're gonna have her to tell you about some of her movies and stuff like that. You can watch it. Like I'm gonna watch it again, the basketball movie with my baby because I don't think he's seen it. So like I liked it. And we all I got Disney Plus at home, so we good. You know what I'm saying? I love Disney movies. So like it feel good to be able to have somebody on the show from Disney because I support Disney. You know what I'm saying? I love Disney. And like and one thing about I know a lot of times people say Disney, the Illuminati and stuff. No, it's not that the Disney Illuminati. That sometimes people might not be ready for Disney, or sometimes people might not be properly grounded to be on Disney, but because and certain things happen to people. That's why we create Game Up Level Up podcast because we don't want to shoot Disney in the foot because we all might need Disney to get to another level. But like if you shoot yourself in the foot, you know what they say, Deja, don't bite the hand that feeds you. You just need to game up and level up. You know, understand why Disney doing
Figure
this.
out what works for you. Use what works for you. Make it work for you.
If it's in God's plan,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And another thing we got to understand: emotional release to writing or prayer. Write it down. Like I say, people, we getting older. You cannot keep everything in your head. Write it down. Write it down and pray about it. Like Steve Harvey once said, if you're gonna pray about it, don't worry about it. Or if you're gonna worry about it, don't pray about it. If you want to keep worrying about stuff, don't even pray to God about it. So what you doing now, you contradicting God, and it ain't gonna come to pass. Like David said something earlier about your thoughts. Like you putting that the more you worry, you creating that new thought down, and it's not gonna come to pass. Like when you pray about something, it's gonna come to pass. You know what I'm saying? Then on top of that, when you get done with that, I want you to have that gratitude practice before you go to sleep. You know, give thanks. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't have gratitude. And I hate to say this, people like this, and I know I say this millions of times, but Game Up Level Up is a place where you can come on here and say what you want to say when you want to say it. But the one thing I don't like about people in California, a lot of them act ungrateful. They don't have gratitude. They're not thankful. Sometimes, like you're not thankful for what God gave you. You think God gonna keep giving you something? You think God gonna keep blessing you? I don't care if God gave you $2. Thank him for that $2. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like gratitude practice before you sleep. Practice that. Learn how to do that. That's a habit. You need to get in the habit. Gratitude.
Well, Daisy said she has her gratitude journal too, and we always talk about it, right?
That part.
Yep. And if you don't have anything to write it down, A through Z. A through Z.
Oh.
If you're in the car, on the way to work, A through Z.
Hello.
Right?
Hello.
Push yourself
You know what I'm saying?
because it's there. Oh wow,
That part.
I never heard of that one. I like that one.
I like that one, Deja. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Actually, and what's something that you would say?
I mean, you definitely got to disconnect from chaos. When it's time to settle down, wind down, that's your time. Disconnect from all the BS, all of the worldly things, and get into yourself, right?
Yeah, I would suggest also just getting off social media at least an hour before bed. There's a lot on social media right now. There's a lot on social media in general.
Right.
And it's a lot for your brain before you go to bed. Your brain doesn't need all that.
Right. And don't carry today's heaviness in tomorrow's hope. It's the past. Keep pushing. New day, new blessings.
Ooh, you know what I'm saying? New day, new blessings. I like that. You know what I'm saying? And people, that's a good situation like that. You know what I'm saying? And when we come back, we're gonna be giving, like they say in church. Remember days that you might know about this one. What did the pastor say when he get ready to be ending the benediction?
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to drop your handle. You're gonna be able to tell people where they can find you at. You're gonna be able to talk to them about your chocolate and things like that. I mean, Ashley's gonna give the benediction, and we're gonna be able to go in. I mean, we're all gonna be able to go in and enjoy the rest of our evening. You know what I'm saying? People, we thank y'all for tuning in to the Game of Level podcast. We thank y'all. I hope y'all learned a lot today from daily habits for emotional stability, because people, this is what you need to get to the next level. So a lot of times people, when you get that money, then you can go get you a check from Disney, but Disney's not going to teach you this right here. Or you can go get that check from Sony, but they're going to teach you. They're going to teach you. You know, they're gonna teach you, but you got to go through it. But see, with us, we're gonna give you the knowledge before you go get the money. So when you get the knowledge here at Game of Level Up, then you can go to any platform, Sony, Warner Records. Like I was so blessed to be in the room this weekend for BT. I was supposed to go to one of our guest events, but the plan got turned around, and I ended up at Republic Records and Def Jam. And and I had to be there. My rep, he needed me down. I'm like, I wanted to support our guests. But I guess, we weren't able to make it, but it ain't the end. I mean, actually we're gonna pop out. But sometimes we can't be everywhere. But we had to go where the rep wanted us to go. So what they say, don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I'm not biting the hand that feed me. So when we come back after these short messages, we're gonna round it up. We're gonna get up out of here and go eat dinner. We're gonna do what we gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But we thank y'all.
How do you teach people not to give a damn about what other people think?
Well, that's called insecurity. If you're insecure, you're going to care. If you're insecure, you're going to read everything. If you're insecure, you're going to check all your comments. That's if you're insecure. If you're secure, you don't give a darn. How can what you think about me affect me? That shouldn't affect me or infect me. No, I don't get down like that. Not whatsoever. That is a sign of insecurity when I'm allowing you to affect and infect me. I ain't got time for that. Because I'm on assignment. When you on assignment and you in your calling, you ain't got time for that foolishness. I'm on assignment and I'm aligned with the Lord, so I'm good.
Walking in purpose.
And you go, girl. Walking in purpose with purpose.
With purpose.
So when I wake up, I understand purpose. I got something to do. I got to go see my dog today.
That's
right. So I got to be ready. I got to be prepared. Every day is with purpose. You ain't going to catch me happening to be anywhere. Oh, man, I saw Prime. And you didn't. If he was there, he was there on purpose.
I
with
get
purpose.
That.
I don't just happen to do intentional. Everything I dare do is intentional.
When you become successful, everybody wants you to be successful till you're successful.
That's a fact.
Then once you're successful, everybody wants to tear you down. They want to tear down a performance. They want to tear down what you said. They want to criticize you here. They want to find a bad thing to say about you. So you got to just keep walking. And your self-worth has to be strong enough that when everybody's trying to attack you, because they want to be you, and the only way they can be you is they rip you. And you have to be strong enough to take those attacks. You just got to be strong enough. And when you're strong enough and you get who you are, man, what a life.
golf tournament. If you're not here, you're missing out, brother. MBG, DMCG, Bill Holland, all you supporters, everybody that's supporting this amazing, beautiful day. Thank you from the bottom of my heart here with CG and CFO. Peace out.
Man, big shout out to MPG. We out here, man. Miracle Makers Golf Classic is going down, y'all. 2025. Long Beach in the house.
Long Beach in the house.
LBC. Best whiskey in the world.
Yes, indeed. And people, with that, I got the closing thought. I want y'all to understand healing doesn't happen at once. It's a daily decision to choose your peace. You choose your peace. And you also protect your energy and honor your process. And remember to show up for yourself, even on the quiet days. You don't have to be perfect, just to be present. You know what I'm saying? People like you say, like, man, right there. I thank y'all for using this. Ashley, go ahead and give your takeaway. Then after Ashley, then Deja, you better give your takeaway based on everything from the show, what you want people to take from this. Do you tell people where they can find you and things like that? Go ahead, Ashley.
Perfection is like a part of a recipe for procrastination. So don't always wait for the perfect time. The time sometime is right now. You've already done the planning probably. So you already got the gift. You gotta just trust it sometimes. You already got the favor. You just gotta walk in it. You have to just be yourself, trust your God-given talents, accept your journey, let your culture inspire your purpose, not pressure it. Don't feel like you have to fit in these cultural norms. Just do you, and you got it already.
Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, man, I love that. That's a good one like that, Ashley. Well, you always know what to say in the right moment. You know what I'm saying? And know right now. And everybody need that, like that, and thing like that. Man, I'm so interested to see what Dave you're gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, my takeaway, honestly, is just like, don't worry, trust the process, trust God's plan. Just really be grateful for what you have right in front of you, whether it's food on the table, a shelter, or, people around you to support you, to love you. God's got you. And yeah, just be grateful. Keep that gratitude. Stay thankful. I'm so grateful to be on this podcast. I don't think I realized I needed it. So thank you guys. That was beautiful. Thank you for allowing me to be here. And yeah, I'm so grateful. My name is Deja Monique Cruz, and you can find my Instagram at Deja Monique Cruz, which is DejaMoniqueZruz. And you can find me at Any Chocolate 2, which is my chocolate business. ANY Chocolate 2 with TOO. So you can find me there. I am so grateful to be here. And you guys, I think, helped my soul a little bit tonight. So I'm feeling good. And yeah, I just practice that gratitude. Practice thanking God when you wake up. Find your purpose in the day. Just one little thing. Also, when you're at the end of the day, find one good thing and one bad thing that happened. But find the bad thing first and then find the good thing. That way you're not always in this positive, like everything's great. It's okay to level out and find, what things are going on. Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect. I like that, and that is so good right there. And like you say, and also people, y'all make sure y'all subscribe and lock in with us for real conversation that heals, uplift, and level up the culture, baby. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, because we not just watching the culture, we are building it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like say at the end of the day, like they say people like man, and y'all make sure y'all go get them my friend chocolate for Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Y'all make sure y'all support her by watching her movies and things, so she can get her royalties and stuff like that. You know, it's all about supporting people. You know what I'm saying? So when you able to give back, like people always, and sometimes you ain't got money to give them, you can all watch the show.
Time.
You can all watch a movie. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. You could watch. You could watch.
You know what I'm saying? So like that, at the end of the day, that's what it is right there, people. You know what I'm saying? And we want to thank y'all for tuning in. And as we get ready to make our extra way out, I'm gonna put up some music. We're gonna jam our way out. And for those of y'all that stay on here behind in the process of getting out, we're gonna show y'all a preview of Tyler Perry's new movie, Straw. With Taraji P. Henson, like they man, it's a very powerful movie, people, like, and saying like man, but you gotta watch it, man. Thank y'all for being here. Happy Father's Day, happy Juneteenth to everybody that coming up. You know what I'm saying, man? You don't know, man. Like this has been a great moment with y'all, and right now, this is my favorite part of the show. We can get things to boogie right way on out. And right now, I wanna pookie lean my way up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like pookie lean.
Louisiana.
Pookie lean, bow.
What dance is that? We don't know.
Yeah, how you pookie lean?
Challenge to that one.
I'm gonna just lean.
Pookie lean ball. Pookie lean ball. Yeah. Like we said before, people. We not just watching the culture, we building it, baby. Lean bow, pookie lean bow, pookie lean bow, pookie lean bow. And the last thing, people, I just want y'all to say, amen, and keep running it up. Like,
amen. Thank you, God.
Thank y'all. God is good.
Let the church say amen. Y'all ready? This gonna be the year that I break every cycle. Let me testify, right hand on the Bible. They threw me away, but I'm glad God recycled. Joy came in the morning, glad I made it through the night. Man, it's light work. He put you in the dark to see your light work. He died just for you, that's what your life worth. So go ahead and let your light work. Just let it shine. Yeah. We gon' go way, way, way up. Yes, sir. We gon' go way, way, way up. Yeah. So let the church say, if you agree with everything he said, let the church say, if you agree with everything he said, it's gonna be my year. I'm blessed. No stress. Everybody around me blessed. Say.
never let you down. One time if he saved you, 2 times if he blessed you, 3 cause you alive. I know he may not come where you want him, but I live long enough to know that he's on time. So let the church say, if you agree with everything he said, let the church say, if you agree with everything he said, this gonna be my year. I'm coming out. I'm staying blessed. No doubt. I'm going up. You coming out.
Ooh.
Get ready.
We coming out.
Hey.
We coming out.
Let the church say amen.
And don't forget to get that Carly 6 album, baby. It's out. And shout out to my guy, Mike. Mike got nominated for a BT Award. He didn't win. But he got nominated, baby. It's still good. You know what I'm saying? Let the church say amen.
When I'm up, when I'm down, when I'm winning, and when I'm losing, every time you bring me out, I'll say, you ain't found me yet. Never. I will stand on your word, no matter what comes my way.
Shout out to Daisy. We appreciate Daisy for coming in here. We appreciate you, Bob, baby. Stand on your word. Stand in your purpose. God, you haven't failed me yet. From rags to riches, baby. Amen.